Gemini, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Chris, as you probably know. If you don't, hello. I'm glad you are here. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Gemini Tarot. Gemini Love Tarot Love Reading, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self, a reading where we're going into their feelings, their thoughts, what might be going on in the connection. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a dive in, Gemini. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Gemini today. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Four of Pentacles in the upright. The Five of Cups is in the upright. The Empress is here, Gemini. Okay. There's something that it's already really, it's just really hard for it not to be clear for me. The Five of Cups is right here in the partnership placement. Somebody has a lot of regret for how they left things, leaving you feeling, well, hurting you. You can see, look at the Three Cups knocked over. The water is still there. It could be recent for some of you, maybe even both, but it's definitely an energy that it hasn't been resolved. Four of Pentacles. It's definitely around a long-term kind of energy. Whether you're here in it still or not, we're going to keep moving. But what I do want to say is, oh, wow. Six of Swords is here. Three of Wands. Yeah, I like this because there's a lot of Gaia energy here. It's a Taurus energy also bringing in Libra by way of Venus. And there's just it's Mother Earth energy. It's healing energy. So I do really like that. It's somebody coming in an emotionally honest way, an opening up way. And it is clear that somebody here has regret. Now, you may have moved on already. You're just here checking in. You know, Six of Swords even leading up to the Three of Wands. But I want to validate, it's kind of coming to that energy, it feels like, in the Six of Swords. Like it's time for something to change and move here. Whether it's you on your path without, or the two of you together, it's not incredibly clear at this point. But I will tell you, the Three of Wands is here, Gemini, where their energy is quite strong. It's the Sun in Aries energy, and we are in Aries season if you're here in real time. And I want to remind you of that whenever you are here, the Hangman in reverse, wow. Trust the timing, whether it's real time as I channel for you, or you are coming days, weeks, months, years later. Trust the timing on that. But I do want to tell you that I am channeling, oh, the World card is in reverse. I'm channeling for you under Aries, obviously. Eight of Wands in reverse. Wow, this is not surprising. The Ten of Cups is in reverse. Something clearly has been going on here. Ace of Swords is in reverse. Four of Wands is in the upright. The Lover's card is here. Okay, wow. So I'm channeling for you. We're just right at the tail end, a few days maybe, of Mercury retrograde in Aries. All that emotional energy from the Mercury retrograde in Pisces. We just had our full moon, our pink moon in Libra. And all the planets, by the way, are about, if not already, going direct. And that's things clearing up. It's clarity. It's movement, which has been the total opposite here. You can see this. So on the other end of the regret that somebody has, leaving you feeling like they didn't love you, well, I want to tell you, it's here, the Lover's card. Whether that's all you wanted to know or if it changes anything or not, it is here. There's a lot of healing energy. This is really strong for me today. In the Lover's card and the Empress, two major arcanas. We have three here on the table. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse, which is not surprising because it's around timing. And that's also somebody who's been in their pride and not apologizing. Yeah, just super clear. What I like here is it really is this energy kind of underneath the bigger picture of I really have a lot of regret and I'm sorry for leaving you the way things were left, feeling like I didn't love you. So I can see here in the World card that it's unresolved. and that there have been some issues, and there's also just been a clear delay around you hearing this, I feel like. And some of you already have 1 foot out the door, maybe 2 feet. But there is an energy here of, well, if you can see each other, I want to say to you, at that wedding, literal, could be literally at a wedding here, but there is a reunion energy. And we are looking at the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. And we are also looking at the 10 of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse, which you're in that energy, Gemini, as well as Libra and Aquarius. Did somebody make a bad decision? With somebody holding something back? They're totally in their head, and it does connect with what happened with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So were you in a life together, building it wasn't on the table? I do feel something went down here. I mean, you can literally see it. It's somebody who wants to, I feel like what they want to say to you is coming in a very healing, emotionally open way. They're having trouble literally with either writing it down, maybe writing things, not sending them, or again, even this energy of trying to find the right words if you can see each other, the 4 of Wands energy. Now, I do want to validate if there were any contracts in that way involved. You could say around marriage, you can see that it's here and that something's been going on. I do not think that's for everybody. But this energy around the Hangman for me, it's around timing for me. It's a Pisces energy. It's just been really uncertain. There have been some power struggles here. And I want to validate something as well. If there's been something around this person, maybe it's even you, but something that's really needed to change, they've really needed to make some massive decisions. That's something that I feel like didn't happen or didn't go well, because it's validating for me in the World card in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. It could be simply timing issues of where you're both at, but it could be connecting to distance or other third parties, like people, romantic or otherwise. Distance, money, jobs, whatever. Whatever happened here, whether there's a massive pause, some discord going on and you're just not talking, or you're in a no contact, no communication, this is somebody who is definitely trying to work their way toward telling you this. Because here's the thing about, as I channel for you as your messenger, here in this energy of nearly all planets being in direct, it's getting out of delays, it's getting clarity, and it's bringing it, It's definitely this energy of, it definitely has an energy of, possibly for some of you, it might be around you moving forward, like continuing moving on, I just have to validate that. But the Mercury energy, both in our 6 of Swords and our 8 of Wands in reverse, it's really clear. And especially if you can see each other, but even if you can't, this person coming together here on the move toward you, this energy of expansion and travel and coming together, and the 3 of Wands, holding on to the wand, the 2 behind them, like sort of like what you've been waiting for. There's a conversation here. Whether it be literal at an event, at a wedding, at, perhaps if you share community or friends or family. And it does feel like it's a very defining conversation, that it might be, for some of you, leading toward resolving this once and for all. And I kind of feel like that's what it is anyway. It's just a matter of, is it together or apart? The healing energy they're coming in with is really clear for me. As you can see, the star is here. And the deck I chose for you today at the Tarot Closet. Little reminder about that, by the way. If you hear my content, see it, suspect it in any way, shape, or form on any platform, including also YouTube, and you see the static videos, those voices that are not real, if you know what I'm saying here, with words just enough to hear that that's Chris. Yeah, keep those, let me know. The email is in the description on the About Me page, because it is people who are stealing, and we are not letting them get away with it. So thank you for the messages. The star energy here, all roads lead back to you kind of energy, but it's an energy of clarity. It's an energy of healing, and it really, really aligns with what I'm feeling here. It's affinity. It's like they're coming back into your stratosphere. So whether it's just communication because it's broken or paused, or completely via message or in person, if you're not talking, this is a lot of healing energy. It's like cooling off period has ended, you know? A pull towards you. The Star, the Lover's card, the Empress. It's been really super clear for me that somebody... Wow, yeah, look, the Strength card in reverse. Somebody needs to... That's what I was about to say, is somebody needs to get over some pride. There's some power struggles here around it. They really need to apologize for whatever happened here, how things were left. Now, whether this changes anything or not is not up to me. The future is not fixed. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. And it's around decisions. And that's the other thing about the Lover's card. A decision together. That there's either some finalization. It has the wake-up energy. There's like finalization about working it out and moving forward together, or finalization about not. There is love here. It's not even a question for me, but obviously something went down. Somebody held back some things, maybe said some things, did some things. Clearly, they have a lot of regret. And it's connected to these 3 cups in front of the owl here that are knocked over, and that is a Mercury and Cancer energy. So it's an emotional conversation I feel like you've already had. But it's also connecting with an emotional conversation that I feel like is still to be had. And 2 of the cups of our 5 of Cups, by the way, are here, full. That's the 2 of Cups energy. The I love you energy may not change anything, but it's here, and it's also super validating with the Lover's card. But somebody literally here on the Strength card, which is connected to the heart chakra, by the way, as well as the Empress, also the sacral chakra, I feel, I love. But getting over pride, our Lion here, quite literally, in this reversal energy, getting the courage, because there is a self-sabotage energy connected with the Hangman in reverse. It's telling me that for some of you, it's been going on for a while, or somebody's just been really stubborn. But getting out of pride here is super clear. The Hierophant, the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. So yeah, wow. The power struggles are very apparent in the Emperor, who is here in the upright. The Hermit is here in the upright. Oh my gosh. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse, the 6 of Pentacles in the upright, the Knight of Swords in the upright, and the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Swords in reverse. What I like about this energy is, first of all, it's in reverse. So those 9 swords coming out, that's healing. That's a healing energy. And that's been really super clear here. In the Empress in particular, the Star, look how fast they're coming in to say this to you. Knight of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. So handing this pentacle over, coming out of the 5 of Pentacles, which is an energy of loss for me. Somebody who's been worried, who's not doing good, who's coming here to give you something. It's really clear that what they're giving you is an apology, but I'm also wondering, is there still a wait here for something else? Has somebody been struggling around commitment? Is that what they're bringing in? Because the Knight of Swords, by the way, Libra and Mercury energy, is look how fast they're coming in. It's the movement around the Knight, and it's the swords, and that's clarity in the relationship. It's like, this is, I know what I need to do. It's communication. They're coming in really fast. So the communication is clear, but coming out of these 5 of Pentacles, of whatever's been going on here within the 6 of Pentacles, is clear. So whether you were in a life together, you were building it, or it was on the table, I'm wondering, the person who's been struggling around commitment, because you can see that, what is the other pentacle here? I feel like it has a wake-up energy to it, actually. Yeah, that if they don't get over their pride, their ego, fear. They may lose you if they haven't already, or they may lose you forever if they have. Queen of Wands, just do it kind of energy. Yeah, like this is what I know I need to do. I'm working on it. And the Hierophant, also here in the upright, divine masculine energy, another major arcana. This is a card of commitments, partnerships. It's a long-term energy. It's validating. It can be around marriage. It's validating that there's something going on here. So whether it's around differences between the two of you, cultural, religious differences, or there are other people kind of involved, whatever the case is, you can see the two owls here has our Hierophant energy of sort of like counseling kind of energy. Repairing things connected to our Lover's card, the Star. So it's just, there's a lot of, like, I do feel that they are getting some counsel from somebody or somebodies. The Hermit just connected to the Hierophant. And here, the World card in reverse, and now the Lovers is back there. Where you go for clarity, truth, holding up the lantern, quite literally. Hermit mode, you can say. You come out of there and you move into the Wheel of Fortune, and that's a turning point. And that's the energy that we're in this direct planetary energy of things clearing up and truths coming and movement being made. And it's just really clear that it's around this person to get out of their head, get out of their pride and their ego here, because this is power couple energy. The Empress and the Emperor. The divine feminine counterpart to our divine masculine here, Aries energy. And Taurus energy here, again also bringing in Libra. The Ankh in their nose, the nose ring. It's divine feminine, divine masculine energy. And what I like about this is it's a balanced energy around this person, and also we're just seeing it here. So power couple energy, when it works, when it doesn't, it doesn't. But what's been really clear is this person that's coming through, getting out of their pride, their ego, and making it happen, because that's the thing about the Emperor. Strategic, making plans. Connected to the root chakra, the centered energy, like this is, I know who I am, I know what I want, I know what I need to do kind of energy. And that definitely hasn't been the case, because also the World card is also connected to the root chakra, and we know that and is that moving? No, okay. We know that that's been in reverse. So again, it could be indicating other things around money, distance, other people for sure. We could be looking at that even in the Hierophant energy, other people that have expectations around someone. So that is here, but the World card in reverse is a validation that this cycle hasn't ended and that there's been delays and issues, and it's really connected to that. The Emperor strategizing here, connecting also to our Four of Pentacles, connecting to our fourth major arcana. So a lot of major arcana here on the table. The Six of Swords, quite literally connecting to the sixth major arcana, the Lover's card. Where are we going from here? Like, it's time for things. It's time to get out of this stagnant energy, I feel like. And anyway, the astrological energy that I'm channeling for you under definitely supports and kind of pushes that. Bringing in some oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse. The bottom of the deck, Gemini. There we go. Lizard renewal. That's more energy of the Star. A lizard, when they lose their tail, they grow it back. They can stand a lot of heat. It's here with the Strength card in reverse and the Star in the upright. Now, there is some healthy ego here. It's not even a question for me. But it's also coming out of that for fear of losing you or losing you forever if they have. And there's some kind of energy of it getting close to it being forever. Pomegranate prosperity. That's connecting me to Jupiter, which can give and can also take away. You know, everything's direct here. It's expansive. It's a hopeful energy. It's, again, prosperity, growth. The pomegranate, popping open. Look at all those seeds in there. The possibilities connected to the Emperor and the Empress here. The two of you. Yeah, gosh. Grapes. Grape. Blessings. What's about to change? Look, the two leaves on the wand holding up the grapes. New beginnings. Things turning into something else. Developing. Literally here. Look at this. For some of you, this might be connecting to where you were, where you wanted to head if you're waiting for that decision in the Two of Pentacles in reverse around, because one of those pentacles is yours. What is the other one? Is it fear around marriage, moving in, family energy? Is it another person, romantic or otherwise? Is it connecting to money or job, whatever the case is? Mountains, goals, that is also uprighting the World card energy. Like, it's not going to stay in reverse anyway, but it's coming into that energy of completing the cycle. The obstacles that are presented in order to reach goals. It's connected to a very goal-oriented Emperor energy here. Like, I know what I want. I know what I need to do. I know who I am. I know what I want. I'm strategizing around that. I mean, it's connected here even to our Knight of Swords around the communication. Yeah, and the last two coming in. Intuition and Hammer. Forge ahead. So it really is like, you could think of it in the way of working things out on one hand, because you're putting, you're hammering nails, you're building something. But it also obviously has the potential, just even in our Six of Swords, but I would say probably more so around the Empress and the Emperor and the Lover's card making a decision together. Whether you're building it or rebuilding it, or you could say, like when somebody says a nail in the coffin energy. Because when you come out of the Hangman, which is in reverse, so it is definitely an energy of it's just too long, there's been a lot of ego, you go into the Death card. And that could be indicating that, should that be the case for those of you that are not waiting anymore or don't want to. But that also connects to major changes and rebirth and transformational energy. Where are we going from here? Intuition energy of following that around decisions connects with this person, but it also connects for you. How you feel about each other is not a question for me. It's just a matter of what happened, because they do have regret around that. This is not only an apology, though. It does feel like decisions. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages, Gemini. Love messages from your person, from their higher self, the bottom of the deck. That's just what we were talking about in the Five of Cups. I have so many regrets. I'm sorry for how I left things, because I do love you. We belong together is here. Please never give up on us. It's here on hammering things out. Connecting also to prosperity. I am sending you telepathic messages. So that's definitely connecting with the intuition. It brings in really the High Priestess for me, which is the counterpart to our Hierophant, who is also here. Also Two of Cups energy. I am waiting for the right time. The Emperor. Mountain, goals. Please wait for me. Wow, I'm waiting for the right time. Please wait for me. So timing energy is really strong around that as well. The divine energy in the Empress, divine timing. But it's also connecting to what they have to say to you. Even, gosh, I'm waiting for the right time. Please wait for me. Will you wait for me? I am afraid to contact you. Well, I'm going to tell you that is the Eight of Wands in reverse, also, and the Strength card in reverse. And connecting to some of the ego and pride in the Strength card, but also the Hangman in reverse. So that's been an energy of what's been going on, but we're also coming into a lot of clear energy and a lot of movement. You deserve so much more. It's that energy of I don't deserve you, but I want you for sure in today's reading. The last channeled love message, Taurus. Yeah, this connects also to the Five of Cups, one of the initial energies coming in today in the partnership placement, that they have a lot of regrets. They made a lot of mistakes. And it's here on the Hermit who has clarity, connected to the Lover's card. Beautiful Taurus. Beautiful Gemini. That is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I'll see you next time.